Assalamualaikum and hi, this is a video presentation for subject Basic Accounting HFT10203 from class L2, and we are doing study case 2 led by our lecturer Dr. Nurmaizatul Akmal binti Said. Group members. This group consists 8 members, which is first, Nur Afrina binti Anwar Izani H22A0128, Siti Nur Haidi Aisyah binti Maidin H22A0190, Siti Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Kusnan H22A0221, Nurul Fatihah binti Khairul Abadi H22A0374, Aiman Hakim bin Hasriyadi H22B1056, Muhammad Nubhan Wajdi bin Muhammad Nazri H22A0344, Siti Nur Alia Syahira binti Madzan H22A0251, Nur Amalina binti Mat Daud H21A2943.
Hi, my name is Siti Nur Alia Syahira binti Madzan. My nama Mazi is H22A0251. I want to present introduction and conclusion part. But I want to tell you introduction part first. Accounting refers to the process of summarizing, analyzing, and reporting financial transactions pertaining to a firm to oversight organization and tax collection authorities. Accounting is the systematic recording of financial transactions belong to a business. One of the most important aspects of practical any business is accounting. Small business may have a bookkeeper and account to manage it. Accounting is a service activity that is crucial because it gives different scale or just quantitative financial information that they can use to make decisions about the economy. Several short-term and long-term business decisions that support an enterprise growth can be made with the aid of business accounting. It is critical for business to keep their accounting records clean and up-to-date in today's dynamic business climate. Accounting records help in evaluating the operation of a firm, as well as in the preparation of financial statements for regulators, stock exchange, and investors. The goal of this research is to teach students the preparation and use of financial statements, accounting standards, concept and theory, and the accounting cycle framework. The course will teach students how to keep records and prepare final accounts with checks. Students will be able to construct financial statement, accounting concept, and financial reporting standards by the end of the course. Students can also manage business information while prepare final statement and reflect verbally on the financial statement preparation process.
Hi, my name is Nur Afrina binti Anwar Izani. My metric number is H22A0128. Now, I will continue this presentation with Journal of Noah Business. A journal entry is a record of business transaction in the accounting books of a business. A properly documented journal entry consists of the corrected amount to be debit and credit, description of the transaction, and unique reference number. A journal entry is the first step in the accounting cycle. A journal details all financial transactions of a business and makes a note of the accounts that are affected. This most businesses use a double entry accounting system. Financial impact at least two accounts. While one amount is debit, another account is credit. This means that a journal entry has equal debit and credit amount. On 1 October 2020, the cash account stand at debit as 80,000 and capital account at credit as 80,000. On 3 October, the good account stand at debit and car account at credit as 20,000. On 4 October, the good account stand at debit as 25,000 and dash account at credit as 25,000. On 5 October, the purchase account at debit is 25,000 and cash account at credit is 25,000. On 7 October, the cash account stand at debit is 15,000 and good account at credit is 15,000. On 9 October, the good return at debit is 2,000 and cash account at credit is 2,000. On 10 October, the financial account stand at debit as 15,000 and cash account at credit as 15,000. On 11 October, the car account at debit is 12,000 and the cash account at credit as 12,000. On 12 October, the goods returned as debit as 3,000 and the cash account at credit as 3,000. On 14 October, the drawings account then at debit as 30,000 and the cash account at credit as 30,000. On 15 October, the cash account then at debit as 12,000 at the Dash account at credit as 12,000. On 15 October, the cash account at debit as 30,000 and the loan account at credit as 30,000. On 17 October, the salary account at debit as 5,000 and cash account at credit as 5,000. On 18 October, the stationery account then at debit as 1,000 and the cash account at credit as 1,000. On 19 October, the loan account at debit as 18,000 and the cash account at credit as 18,000. On 20 October, the cash account then at debit as 4,000 and interest account at credit as 4,000. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Hadi Aisyah binti Mahdi. My membership number is H2280190. My part is ledger account. Our study case is number 2. Tips: you don't forget to put what transaction is going on. The amount by balance CD is for opening account, will by balance BD is for closing account. Account is capital account. For debit is 18,000. When for credit is 80,000. The account is balance. Second account is cash account. For debit is 141,000. For credit is 141,000. The account is balance. Next account is good accounts. For debit is 45,000. And for credit is 45,000. The account is balance. Next is cow account. For debit is 20,000. For credit is 20,000. The account is balance. Is trash account. Debit is 40,000. For credit is 40,000. The account is balance. Next is purchases account. For debit is 25,000. For credit is 25,000. The account is balance. Next is a good return account. For debit is 5,000. For credit is 5,000. The account is balance. Next account is furniture account. For debit is 50,000. And for debit is 50,000. The account is balance. Next account is drawing accounts. For debit is 1,000 and for debit is 3,000. The account is balance. Next account is Mika accounts. For debit is 30,000 and for debit is 30,000. The account is balance. Last account is salary account. For debit is 5,000 and for credit is 5,000. The account is balance. Thank you for me.
My name is Nurul Fatihah binti Khairul Abadi. Matrix number H2280374. Trial balance, NOAS business transaction for trial balance as at October 1st, 2020. For capital, it is 80,000 ringgit on credit. For cash, it's 60,000 ringgit on debit. For goods, it's 30,000 ringgit on debit. For car, it is 8,000 ringgit on credit. For DARS, it's 40,000 ringgit on credit. Purchases at 25,000 ringgit at debit. For goods returns, it is 5,000 ringgit at debit. Furniture, 15,000 ringgit at debit. Drawings, 13,000 ringgit at debit. Mic, 12,000 ringgit at credit, salary 5,000 ringgit at debit, stationery 1,000 ringgit at debit, interest for 4,000 ringgit at credit. And the total for the trial balance is 144,000. It is balanced.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aiman Hakim bin Nasri Adi. My normal metric is H2B1056. Okay, my part is about a statement of profit and loss. Okay, this is about Noah Business General profit and loss on 31 October 2020. First is 10,000 for sale. Then purchase is 6,000. Okay, next about gross profit is about 4,000. Okay, next about is salary. Salary 5,000, stationery 1,000, interest 4,000, total 10,000. Okay, how to find net loss is 10,000 minus 4,000 equal to 6,000. Okay, thank you.
My name is Siti Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Kusnan. My metric number H22A0221. Okay, now I will talk about the balance sheet statement. Balance sheet for total fixed asset for furniture is RM 15,000 ringgit. Next, current asset for goods is RM 3,000 ringgit. Debtors 10,000 ringgit, and current asset for cash is 65,000 ringgit. Meanwhile, cash RM 5,000 ringgit. So, sum total for current asset is 63,000 ringgit. Next, for current liabilities, they are creditors for total 6,000 ringgit. The result for working capital is 77,000 ringgit, which is a revenue of total current asset minus current liability. Total of net loss is 23,000 ringgit, which is less. Last but not least, for purchase return is 2,000 ringgit and sales return is 3,000 ringgit. Total of them plus 57,000 ringgit is 62,000 ringgit.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amelina binti Mak Daud. My number metric is H21A2943. I will present the usefulness of the statement of profit and loss. The statement of profit and loss refers to financial statement that summarize the revenues, costs, and the expenses incurred during a specific period, usually a quarter of fiscal year. Profit and loss statement 2 is one of 3 financial statements that every public company issues quarterly and annually, along with the balance sheet and the cash flow statement. To see the overall financial performance of a company, it must watch in profit and loss statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. There are 2 ways to comparing profit and loss statement. These are the cash method and the accrual method. The cash method, which is also called the cash accounting method, is only used when cash goes in and out of the business. The accrual accounting method records revenue as it is earned. It means that a company using the accrual method accounts for money that it expects to receive in the future. Thank you.
The usefulness of the balance sheet statement. A balance sheet is one of several major financial statements that can be used to track spending and earnings. A balance sheet, also known as a statement of financial position, reveals what the business has and what it owes as of the date specified according to accounting codes. Balance sheets are also crucial since they tell banks whether your business qualify for extra loans or credit. A balance sheet is one of the financial statements for the business you run, which also include an income statement, a statement of shareholder equity, and a cash flow statement.
Well, the conclusion is the takeaway from this assignment is that we can discover how beneficial accounting is in real life. We need to use it in our daily life as a young people. This is so that anything that is learned can have its own advantage. The students' eyes are being opened by this paper assignment, which demonstrate how the subject not only has a positive impact on the global economy. As we can see right now, a lot of individuals neglect the significance of understanding the function of a diary, ledger, trial balance, and other financial tools. Some people may also view this topic and believe that study is a waste of time. In the end, those who think this way going through all of this, which is losing their job, home, food source, and so on, just because of carelessness in managing finance, where the person is unable to balance the needs and wants of the family while also being extravagant. As a result, apply the subject of accounts in life can help solve family tension, develop a secure financial foundation, and increase the amount of funds that can be utilized in emergency. Last but not least, young people need to be aware about the subject so that they can proudly serve and support their families in the future. So that's all. Thank you.